Hello everyone, this is Restored Dietitian Jason Hunter here with today's Nutrition Quickie. And it's the time of year that barbecue grills are going probably every day, definitely on the weekends. And we're all cooking a lot of different meats, barbecuing different stuff, things like that. But did you know if you use a charcoal barbecue, over time you can actually be consuming a chemical called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. So it's kind of complicated to say. I think we're just going to call it PAH from the rest of this video. And the reason that you do not want to be consuming these chemicals is because it can lead to a lot of negative health benefits, including the promotion of cancer cells. And what happens is the juice and the fat from the meat, primarily red meats, sink down, they drip off the meat and so forth onto the hot coals. And when this happens, this chemical is produced, comes back up and gets into your meat, and then you consume it. If you're doing a lot of barbecuing, unfortunately you're consuming a chemical that you really don't want to consume. I know we're all trying to eat healthier, make good decisions, but we might be thinking we're eating healthy by having a nice chicken breast or a lean steak, so forth, and we're actually filling ourselves with some chemicals we don't want. So there's 3 ways we can get around this and still enjoy the barbecue pit over the summer. The first one is wrap the meat. So wrap it in tin foil, and one that actually helps keep the juices all in, and which cooks the meat, makes it a little more tender. I actually just did this with a brisket a couple weeks ago, and I was actually very surprised by how much juice was in that foil. And it would have normally just all leaked out into the bottom of the grill, and instead it was all within the meat. The meat was real tender and flavorful and so forth. So using foil more often, wrapping your meat on the grill, would help reduce your exposure to these PAH chemicals. The second tip is choose more fish. Cold water fish is excellent on the grill. It provides omega-3 fatty acids, which we all need more of. So mixing it up instead of not always doing red meat to get your protein in, try different fish and types of recipes and so forth, and that'll reduce that exposure to the PAH chemical. And then finally, the third tip is cook not directly above the coals. So with a charcoal grill, once those coals are ready and hot and you're ready to put your food on, slide the coals to one side and then put your meat on the other side. That way, when that juice and fat drip down, they're not actually hitting the hot coals and releasing this chemical. So try these 3 tips. I hope you enjoy them. If you do, please give this video a share. Let others know about these different barbecue tips, especially reducing the polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, the chemical that has a lot of negative health benefits and can potentially lead to some increased production of cancer cells, which none of us want. So please share this, let others know about it, and let them try these 3 tips. At the link above, have a few more details about this chemical and just how you can prevent it, as well as we discuss the truth about butter. And a lot of people feel butter is really bad, never touch it. Others say, well, it's actually good for you, or it can be good for you. We have a great article at that link in this post that breaks down the truth of the facts and lets you know, should you be eating more real butter or should you be avoiding it. So hope you like today's Nutrition Quickie, and I'll be back tomorrow with another Quickie.